Nothing says you care like crypto.
So the fallout from women's liberation is now beginning to come into fruition. Women are furious with men. When are they not furious? Well, guess what? Men are refusing to pay for their dates. Men are refusing to pay for dinner. Men are refusing to help them or even buy them a drink at the bar. Men are refusing to go to social dating events. And women are furious over this, coming to social media and ranting and raging against men for refusing to now spend their money on them or give them money. Watch to the end of the video to fully understand the implications of what's happening here, why we are now entering into broke girl winter, and how women are going to be affected going into the future. Today's video actually comes from the Financial Coffee channel. Their channel will be linked in the description so that you can go check them out and support them. And now let's just go ahead and jump right into the video.
I don't think a lot of girls realize this, but the moment that man stops paying for you is the moment he stops liking you. Let's talk about it. It was like weekend 2 of this guy and I hanging out, and I will never forget, we are in the line of Chick-fil-A and he like lets me order first, but he's like keeping the distance, so I just pulled out my debit card and paid for my meal. And that's when I realized that the energy had shifted. Prior to that, he was paying for all of our meals. He was pursuing me. He was like trying to impress me and date me. In that moment of me paying for my Chick-fil-A, I felt like his homie.
I don't think that your boyfriends should be paying for your lifestyle. And hear me out. I don't know if this is a hot take, and I don't know if people aren't going to agree with this, but it needs to be said. If you and your boyfriend both work at Burger King, how is he expected to pay for your hair and your nails and pick and drop you off from school and pay for all your food and pay for all your dates? That doesn't make any sense. You should be dating much older guys if you want those benefits. Like, on our boyfriends or partners because they can't pay for everything in your life, he's not your dad. But I don't think that if your boyfriend is probably as young as you and he can't afford his lifestyle and yours while saving for his future, that makes him a bad guy. Like, are we kind of being unrealistic? I don't know. You tell me.
To attract a mate, women only need to be, men need to become. You never see the princess getting married to the peasant, but you always see the prince marrying the poor girl. Do you know why? Women are in business, men are in love.
I've just noticed that men who are weird about spending money on women are just like really immature. Like, they're immature, they have low self-esteem, they don't tend to like women. A man who gives a shit about you will share his resources with you. He'll spend his resources on you.
This is just really horrible and horrific to see. So basically, women are now saying that if a man does not spend money on you, if he's not constantly sharing his resources with you, if he's not paying for everything in the relationship, then he does not like you and he is not mature. So basically, if you are not a simp and you are not giving everything you have to a woman and serving women, then you basically are a failure as a man, because it's a man's entire purpose in life is to serve women, guys. That is slavery. Holy cow. Did I not tell you that we live in a society where women have special privileges, men have special punishments. She never liked you. She can like things that you have. She can like things that you can do for her. She can like certain things about you. She can like your six pack. She can like the fact that you're 6 feet tall. She can like the kind of work that you do, but she will never like you for who you are. I really love the statement that this guy just made. Women are in business. When it comes to a relationship, women are in business, men are in love. It's about what can he do for me? And not just what can he do for me, what has he done for me lately? It does not matter if you're with a woman as a man and you've done amazing things for her over the course of your life. You lose your job, suddenly she's gone. Because it's not about what you've done for her over the last 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. It's about what have you done for her lately. Women are in business, men are in love. Men marry women, men get into relationships for who the person is. Women get into relationships for what the person can do for them. This is just another one of the reasons why I keep on telling you guys to get your bag and secure your wealth. The financial world is transforming at lightning speed, and the opportunity to build life-changing wealth is vanishing fast. Bitcoin has skyrocketed past $90,000 and has now also gone beyond $100,000. already out of reach for most people. But there is one specific cryptocurrency still poised to explode 100 times or even 1,000 times in this coming bull run. This is your chance to act before the masses catch on. With Donald Trump confirming a $1 trillion US crypto investment as a national wealth reserve, you can't afford to ignore this moment. At Angry's Crypto Academy, we'll teach you everything you need to know, from buying and selling cryptocurrency anonymously to creating a decentralized bank account. Even if you know nothing about crypto, we'll guide you every step of the way. The clock is ticking, and this cryptocurrency won't stay under the radar for long. Don't miss your chance. Join Angry's Crypto Academy today and uncover the one crypto that can make you rich. Click the link in the description of the video to get started.
I'll never date a man who's weird about money ever again. I'll never date a man who is not willing to spend his money on me ever again.
Men should always pay on the first date, and this is why. There's about to be $2,000 on my face. If you're a girl, make sure the man pays. Don't waste $2,000 on nothing.
Well, people, welcome to the clown show. She just claimed to have $2,000 on her face. What a scam. I mean, look at her face, man. Look at her dark lips. I don't think that she's even 25 years old, but she has already gone through so much plastic surgery. And to be honest, I don't believe that she really needed that plastic surgery in the first place. But what do I know?
So I have zero shame in telling a man that after 3 months you are paying my bill, and if you're not, bye-bye.
After 3 months, you are paying my bills or bye-bye. Women are just now revealing clearly that they do not like us, guys. They are doing the work of the MGTOWs for them. MGTOW has been banned on this platform. You cannot even say the word anymore. If you try searching for it, they block a lot of the search results. You cannot even use it in the titles. Guess what? It doesn't matter. Okay? I'm not an MGTOW. I helped to build that community, but I'm not an MGTOW. And let's be very clear. The people who are helping that community to grow more than ever before are modern women. These men could now go rest and relax at home because women are carrying the torch. All they have to do is post these videos online of themselves making these demands, showing just how much they don't like us, showing us that they only view us as ATMs. They only want our attention, our time, and our money. Guess what? All we have to do is show boys these videos and tell them this is what you can expect, all right? Where you're going to have to go and suffer to go and pay some woman's bills for the potential, the possibility of, a small amount of physical intimacy that she's giving away for free to Chad and Tyrone. And then when everything goes downhill, you're going to lose everything. That PlayStation that you love, we love playing PlayStation at 40 years old. I'm a PC gamer now, but all of that stuff you enjoyed, she's going to take it away. You're going to lose everything. You're going to be homeless, little bro. You're going to be homeless, little bro. You're going to be on the street. You're going to be crying. Nobody doesn't give a damn about boys and men, all right? You're gonna have to go from a boy to a man overnight. You're gonna get your wake up call, little bro. All right, just all you have to do is put these videos on and let these boys see what they will be looking forward to if they mess around with girls, if they get into relationships. All right, modern women right now are the biggest cheerleaders of MGTOW. They are doing the absolute most for MGTOW that MGTOWs could even do at this point. I'm being real, okay? I'm a man walking away. I promote MWA. Not all MWAs are MGTOWs, but some MGTOWs are MWAs, and it's crazy. It's crazy. Guys, and then don't be shocked when you see a bunch of women that are trying to turn around and act like they don't know what's going on and they've never heard of feminism. They said Fema what? Fema who? Fema. Is that a new song? Is that a new dance? Did you meet FEMA I've heard of those places. They're terrible. I don't want to go there. I've always been more of a girly girl. I love Jesus and ponies. I want to be a wife and a mother. They're going to come with this BS and try to gaslight us like they weren't feminist. I did tell y'all that women would say, feminism got us everything that we wanted. Now let's fight it together. Feminism got us everything that we wanted. Now let's fight for one another. These women are just trying to dodge the consequences. They want to keep all the spoils of that feminism got for them, all the rewards, all the glory, all the free stuff, but they don't want to take and accept any of the consequences that they will now be facing because of women's liberation and the choices that they made. Guys, it's going to be glorious watching this, even as we enter into a hard time of extreme economic poverty and just misery. Men are going to be thriving because the average man could live happily in a shoebox at the side of the road. The average woman can't. When a man is not having children, not getting married, not focused on any of these things, focusing only on himself and his own preservation, men are minimalist by nature. So he's going to save most of his money. He's going to buy video games galore, and he's just going to chill. And he's going to simplify his life and not have any things to worry about. When he wants physical intimacy, he'll use his hand. He'll use Pamela. All right, he'll get that done within a couple of minutes, a couple of seconds, even. Women like to go around and call us 1 minute men, but guess what? It's a beneficial thing for a man. All right, when you're not in a relationship with a woman and you can get it done within 1 minute, damn, boom, boom. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. You used your hand. Now you're done within 1 minute and you can move on with your day. How amazing is that? Okay. And then when women rage about men walking away, and not wanting to pay their bills, that just showed you that she never loved you. She just wanted your utility. She doesn't see you as a person. She sees you as a piggy bank. Do not go where you're simply tolerated. Go where you are appreciated and celebrated. Do not go where you are needed and endure. That's what they tell Sims. All right? Do not be destroyed for this evil society. # walk away.
7 billion people in the world. If you can't do it, somebody else will. So I have no shame. I'm kind of sort of trying to find somebody to bring me food to a guy, and I said, yeah, after 3 months, pay my bills. And he said, no. Like, a guy knows. Like, oh, if I really like her and she's not crazy, yeah, I would pay her bills. Maybe I threw it out there too soon. I don't understand the investment and the benefit and how we're trying to make sure that we're not getting played. I can't help you, men. Don't talk to us. You're not the one. We're not talking to brokies.
The absolute narcissism is insane. And the fact that women are doing this on social media, it makes it even worse. Because it makes it look like all women think like this and all women just want to extract wealth and resources from men and shame men if they don't have the money and the resources to just hand it over to women. If women were put in an opposite situation and men were doing this to women, they would go absolutely ballistic. In fact, they have gone absolutely ballistic with soft guy era, where men are flipping the script on them and saying that they don't want any brokies. They want a woman who's going to basically provide for them, take care of them, help them out, cash app them. Guys, like I said, where do you think that came from? Nothing says you care like crypto.
Nothing says you care like crypto.
How you can tell if a man really has money. And it's actually a very easy test. So apparently there's this new study where all you have to do is take a man's hand like this, and if his ring finger is longer than his pointer finger, so this one would have to be longer than this one. I mean, my nails make it hard to see, but if it's longer, it means he has money. So now I know what I'm doing on every single first date from now on. Give me your hand.
So they have just played themselves. They have just revealed that they never liked you. They just wanted your toys. They just wanted your money. She only wants your money. That's it. She does not want you. Now, guys, they're resorting to superficial things like looking at the length of a man's finger to determine whether or not he has money. Guys, don't forget, they are probably already doing it, turning to tarot cards and astronomy to figure out if a guy has money. This is the reason why you need to start dressing poor. This is the important reason. This is the important thing, guys. The importance of learning how to dress poor. Dress just well enough so that you don't draw attention to yourself, but not so well that you dress just well enough so that you don't draw attention to yourself, but not so poorly that you're going to draw attention to yourself as well. Because if you look like a bum, people are going to start looking at you. But if you also look wealthy, people are going to start looking at you. You want to look just dressed well, just enough so that women will mostly ignore you. Okay? You go out, they ignore you. People ignore your car. All right. Don't drive these brand new cars. Drive a nice older car. This is what the millionaires do. A nice old luxury car. Heated seats, power steering, all of the works. Anti-lock brakes, 4-wheel drive. I'm telling y'all, put a new engine in there. Fix the transmission. Holy cow. That only cost you $3,000 to $4,000, maybe $5,000. In many cases, even less. All right. You're now driving the car that you wanted to drive 20 years ago, living your best life, and it's decked out with a lot of the comforts that are not even in modern cars and better fuel mileage than a lot of modern vehicles. And of course, it's a nice car, but no one's going to be like, oh, I want to steal that car, because guess what? It's an older car. So you're living your best life while these women are basically living in shelters. This is the honest to goodness truth. It was absolute nonsense when men started competing for women. The reality is that women are supposed to compete for men, which is something that Soraya has pointed out. And she said these women cannot compare because they cannot compete with foreign women. Let me ask you something. When the banks collapse, and trust me, it's coming, will you be ready? Imagine waking up to ATMs that don't work, bank doors chained shut, and millions of people left with nothing. No cash, no access to their savings, and no way to survive. But it doesn't have to be that way for you. That's why I created Angry's Crypto Academy, to teach you everything you need to know about crypto so you can protect yourself and your family. You'll learn how to buy, sell, and even day trade crypto for a living. Plus, we alert you to new crypto trends so you can profit before everyone else even knows what's happening. Right now, I've just published an exclusive investment guide inside the Academy, and it's linked in the description below. In it, I reveal the one coin that could make you a millionaire. A coin so revolutionary, it could change everything. If you missed out on Bitcoin and Ethereum, this is your second chance. This isn't just about financial freedom. It's about survival. When the system collapses and everyone else is selling, you'll be the one buying, prepared to weather the storm and thrive while others struggle to survive. Don't wait. This knowledge isn't optional, it's critical. The link's in the description. Go check it out now.
Well, I guess I have money. At least according to her. Check this out. Both my ring fingers are longer than my pointer fingers. But guys, that is not true at all. I'm severely broke and dusty.
I think I'm gonna leave, but like I need you to pay the bill. So I'm not paying the bill. Like
I can't afford to pay the bill. I get paid on Friday. I was thinking maybe you just look out this time. I mean, you did ask me to come out to eat.
I didn't ask you. You asked me to come out to eat.
Well, I sat here and pretended
This
like
is
I
so
cared
awkward.
about what you said for like an hour. I think it'd be respectful for you to just
my
pay
god.
the bill.
Oh my god. Like I'll pay it just because like you seem like you.
How about you see if your sister can cash out you some money for it?
Are you being serious right now?
I'll cover the tip if you want to like.
If you
take
have
care
the
of
tip,
it.
then I'm not gonna sit here and argue with someone about paying a bill. I'll pay it, but like that's so sad that you would like ask somebody
Well,
else.
if you'll pay it, then what's the big deal? Now come over here. Let me feel on it.
I'm on my way to a paid date with a 70-year-old. I've been on a handful now of paid dates, and this is probably the oldest I've ever done. I was a little apprehensive to do it just because he is so much older, but I need some extra spending money for Vegas this weekend, so why not? I just got back from Siesta Keys. I've been traveling so much this summer, so it could not hurt to make a little bit of extra spending money. And before anyone says some shit about me being a bop, I literally don't do anything with these guys. Like, this is literally the only thing I do is go on paid dates. I would never ever do anything else. And they genuinely just want some company. They just want some human connection. Sometimes they're just in town on business. Like, that's really all it is. And I'm only there for like an hour, hour and a half. The whole time in completely public places, I would never ever go to the hotels or anything like that. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm literally focused on the money, my friends, family, and God at the end of the day.
Notice how she brings up God. What did I tell you about the church? The church leads to the streets lead to the church. So stay out of the church and stay off the streets. There is nothing for you in the church. God is not there. Okay? Where two or three are gathered, let there be God. The definition of the church by Jesus is a gathering of believers in Jesus Christ. So the modern day church does not represent Jesus Christ, because the church is not the church as Jesus defines it, is not a building, it's not an organization, it's not a religion. So what we're seeing right here is an abomination using the name of God for its own purpose, its own selfish gains. I've told y'all plenty of times, stay out of the church. There is nothing there for you. Pastor is just another name for pimp. Church lady is just another name for 304. And they all believe that God wants them to find a wealthy man and all this other BS. Guys, marriage, relationships, it's nothing more than a form of long-term escorting. That's what marriage is. Marriage is nothing more than a form of long-term escorting. Okay? It's basically hiring an escort for a long period of time. Someone who doesn't like you, does not even want to be there. And then there are idiots who are trying to tell you to go down this road. Stay the heck away from it. Do not get involved in it. These people don't like you. They have never liked you. They will never like you. If she is not chasing you, she is not into you. When a woman truly desires you, she breaks all the rules for you. There are no rules. All right? When you say jump, she says how high. You think she's going crazy like this when it comes to Chad and Tyrone? You think she's treating Chad and Tyrone like this? All right? She's there going over to go and be intimate with Chad and Tyrone. Bring Chad and Tyrone a 6-piece from KFC. Put a 50 in their pockets. All right? Bring them a copy of the latest Call of Duty. Put some money onto their PSN. This is what she's doing for them. She will take one man's money to go spend it and tens of thousands of dollars from one man to go and spend it on the man that she likes. She doesn't even care about how hard that guy had to work to give her that money. This is how women think. This is how women operate. And like I said, so many men who try to mess with Uncle Angry and talk crap to him don't come back. Don't ever come back, because it took so much work, so much pain and suffering to get this knowledge. Okay? You wonder, how did I become so wise? Because a smart man learns from their own mistakes, while a wise man learns from the mistakes of others. And I have thoroughly learned from the mistakes of others. The mistakes of other men. And a lot of y'all, you don't listen, you don't want to understand until it happens to you, until you get screwed, and then you want to come and talk to someone who understands. Guess what? I don't understand. I'm not the one, all right? You had your chance. Go be on the streets where you belong. It's from the streets that you came, it's to the streets that you shall return. I am not your friend. I am not Tom from MySpace. I'm not everyone's friend. If you were disrespecting me before, if you were talking crap before, you're going to be in the streets. Guys, like the whole crypto thing, all of these people criticizing crypto, we're going to be selling our crap coins to you. When the banks close down, y'all are like, society's going to collapse and the power's going to go off. What happens to the scenario where society starts to go downhill, but the lights don't go off? The power doesn't go off. Maybe your power goes off because you can't pay your electric bill, but the power is still on. The Wi-Fi is still working, but you can't get your money from the bank, or they're only allowing you to get a small amount of money, or you've got to wait, or the banks just collapsed, and now you have to wait until the government starts, paying out FDIC payments, and that's going to be a couple of months, if not a couple of years. Like they're talking about 2 years, and you're heading to the streets now. And sure, you have a couple pieces of gold and silver, bro. You're going to be robbed in the streets for that. Imagine being homeless. What are you going to do with that? All right. The value of cash plummets. What are you going to do with that? Okay. Cash becomes like the Bolivar because of hyperinflation. What are you going to do with gold and silver? I don't care. I'm going to carry it everywhere I go, and I'm going to keep a WEAPON with me, and I'll use it to fight off anyone. Guys, do you understand how stupid these people sound? These people are so stupid. So stupid. All right? A man with crypto, a man who has crypto, has options. Many people don't even realize that there are tons of crypto debit cards right now. Okay? You get into a bad situation, your money is, guys, you have your money in crypto, you're good. All right? You have your private keys stored in an online account somewhere, or memorized, or whatever. Doesn't matter. You lose everything you own. Doesn't, as long as you've ensured that your private keys are backed up in a place where you can access them. You can always access your private keys. It does not matter what happens. It doesn't matter if you lose every single thing you own, if everything that you own gets confiscated, are lost in a flood, or you have to leave everything you own behind. Your crypto is secure. The banks go down, you can't access money. Oh well, my money, most of my money is in crypto. Most of my money is in Tether, or or in another stable coin, or in Bitcoin. So what am I going to do? I'm going to get myself a crypto credit card, a crypto debit card if I already don't have one. Or I could even use my Cash App card. If you don't have, or I can just use my Cash App. Okay? And I can go to a store and take money out, get access to at least some cash that way very, very quickly. All right? Because here's something interesting that you can do with Cash App. You can actually transfer, you can buy Bitcoin through Cash App. You can also transfer Bitcoin to your Cash App account. So you can send, you can receive, and then what you can do is you can instantly convert that to cash. We actually have a course over in the cryptocurrency, over in Angry's Crypto Academy. We actually have an entire course that teaches you how to buy and sell Bitcoin using Cash App and all of that. That's an amazing resource for you guys. Everyone should know how to do this. Okay, that's a big survival thing. And right now you can actually join Angry's Crypto Academy for the cost of a cup of coffee. So if you don't want to do it for yourself and your survival, I don't give a damn. Don't come to me. Don't come crying to Angry when everything goes to hell for you, because I really don't care about you like that. I really don't know you like that. You chose to go be stupid. Now go be stupid and deal with the consequences of that. You can actually find a link to all of the investment guides and all of the courses, all of our courses in the description of the video. You can go check out that Cash App course I just talked about right now, because that teaches you what to do if you need to get access to cash quickly, how to get Bitcoin and convert that to cash very quickly. We have everything in there. It'll teach you how to buy Bitcoins anonymously. Something that many of you don't know is that you can also buy Bitcoins locally. So I can walk around my immediate area and I can find people who are selling Bitcoins, and we can just basically I can buy Bitcoins from someone in my neighborhood just using my cell phone. And it's been like this for years, all right? And then I can take those Bitcoins and I can instantly convert them to cash and withdraw them using my Cash App, my Cash App debit card. Like, this is something that you guys don't even think about. I can go to an ATM, and it's not just there are also other just straight up Bitcoin debit cards where you could just send the Bitcoin to the cards and send the crypto to the cards, and you could and then go to any ATM. You don't even have to do the conversion. It automatically do the conversion for you and go withdraw your money. Okay? So guys, when all of y'all are surviving and you don't have money, everyone else will be surviving and thriving. We also teach you guys how to build decentralized bank accounts in the academy, which is something y'all need to learn how to do. Don't come crying Angry Samba, because you're my enemy. You are my critic, now you are my enemy. I will not help you. I hope to see you go down. Go hang out with Yogi and Boo Boo, because I'm not there for you. I'm not your friend. I'm not Time for MySpace. I am not everyone's friend. All right? I'm just being very, very clear. This is not Friends. This is not the sitcom Friends. I will not be there for you. Guys, if you think you've missed the boat on Bitcoin, think again. The crypto world is exploding with new opportunities. And while Bitcoin has already made its millionaires, there's still a chance for you to get in early on the next big wave. I've put together an exclusive guide on 4 altcoins that could change the game and change your financial future. These aren't just hype coins. These are real projects with groundbreaking technology and massive upside potential. This is your chance to get in before they hit the mainstream. But listen, crypto isn't just about getting rich, it's about freedom. Freedom from traditional banks, freedom from government-controlled money, and freedom to take back control of your life. That's why I created Angry's Crypto Academy. When you join the academy, you'll learn everything you need to know about cryptocurrency, how to buy, sell, and trade the right way, how to spot the coins that can truly take off, and how to use crypto to achieve real economic freedom. And here's the best part. When you subscribe, you'll get a free copy of my Crypto Blueprint. This is packed with valuable tips and strategies to help you get started and it's yours just for joining. The link is in the description below. Don't wait around and miss another opportunity like Bitcoin. Those who act now will be the ones who win big. So if you're ready to take back control of your finances and start your journey to freedom, join Angry's Crypto Academy today. Let's make it happen.
Okay, that's all I really need at the end of the day.
She is not doing anything else with those men besides those pay dates. Yeah, right. Okay, maybe I'm not up to date with new words, but what the hell is a pay date? Can she just call it for what it is? She is basically doing the oldest known profession in the entire world, which I have no problem with. She can do whatever she wants. I don't care. She can even be an expert in that profession. But I tell you what, she doesn't have to insult our intelligence in the process. And why is she looking for validation from strangers anyway?
What would you do if you accidentally found yourself on a date with a 50-50, the bill comes, and he wants you to go halves? I've seen a lot of responses to this. Some of them are, I pretend I wouldn't have my purse on me. Me personally, I pay my half. With class, with dignity. I'm looking for a real man, a provider, someone that can provide for me, the household, the family that you said that you wanted. How else do you think we were going to have a family if you can't provide? Who's providing? I'm not going to be working. I'm going to be raising the children that you said you wanted. I'm going to be cleaning. I'm going to be cooking. I'm going to be looking good. What part of that sounds like 50-50?
So to be very, very clear, men have woken up and realized that paying for anything on the first date does not signify that you're showing the woman that you're a generous person. You're showing her that you're a beta male simp that she can take advantage of, and then she basically chooses from the beta male simps that she has hovering around her and decides which one she wants to, keep around and make it permanent to extract wealth and resources from. Basically, you're paying for your own demise. All right. There's nothing wrong with a woman saying that she wants to be a housewife, she wants to be a mother, she's going to be at home taking care of the family, so she's not going to have money to do those things. That's understandable, okay? But if she's basically out here like, I'm going to be a boss babe, I'm going to have mine, whatever a woman has, she's supposed to bring to the relationship. She is not supposed to say something like, what's mine is mine and what's yours is ours. A smart woman says, everything that I have, I will bring into the relationship. Whatever money I have, I bring into the relationship. Everything, even if a smart woman who does not have a lot, will say these things, all right? Because she's going to get access to the man's wealth and resources anyway. Think about the logistics of it. But what you're doing is you're basically making him afraid as soon as you say that, well, I'm just looking for your money and whatever's mine is mine and yours is yours. Whatever's mine is mine and what's yours is ours. Like, guys, women have pushed things to the point where they think men are so dumb that every man is just going to engage in this type of behavior, and they're going to shame you and say that you have no value and you're immature if you don't want to give your money to women, if you don't want to take women out on expensive dates, if you don't want to pay for everything. That's a level of stupidity. That's not a person who likes you. That's a person who's trying to take advantage of you. All right. And of course, guys, don't ever expect them to be reasonable and rational. Also, you have to be very, very careful because there are women who will wake up to it and start to say, okay, well, I'm going to tell the men what they want to hear. But in reality is I'm going to get exactly what I want out of them. I'm planning to go ahead and divorce this idiot and take everything from him. But I'm going to pretend like I'm a good woman. I'm going to cook. I'm going to clean. I'm going to make sure I'm going to basically be a lady in the streets and a freak in the sheets. I'm going to basically feed him and F him, make sure his belly is full and his balls are empty. But as soon as I'm in there, as soon as we're in the relationship and we're nice and comfortable and I have a baby, that's when I'm going to strike. And that's when I'm going to take 50-50. But I'm going to let him know. I'm going to make him nice and comfortable and trust me. And I'm going to make sure that we don't sign alimony papers because we're going to be together forever. I'm going to talk about my parents and unity and God and Christianity. I'm going to go hard. Guys, you have to be very, very careful with these chameleons because women know how to shift it up. They know how to adapt to these situations. All right. They know how to agree with you. They'll basically start acting like they're against the whole liberation movement and they were never feminist, and they'll start making fun of feminists and mocking them and all of this stuff. Guys, you don't even realize they are hardcore feminists at heart, all right? But they're just shifting up their tactics to survive. They want exactly what the feminists want. They are boss babes. They have all of these things inside of them, and they are not looking for any broke boys. They know exactly what they are willing to tolerate and what they are willing to settle for. Never forget that you are worth far more than you realize. A lot of these military men, they have to be very very careful because there are women literally waiting outside of the bases to go and snatch them up once they get out of basic training, because they know these men are walking around with $30, $40, $50,000 in sign-on bonuses. All right. This is how women operate. It's guys, I'm not saying all women are like this, but there's a lot of predatory behavior going on, and a lot of these predators that are just waiting to take advantage of young men who don't know anything about the world, relationships, dating, or women, and how they operate. So women are furious now with men because men are waking up and realizing that the juice was never worth the squeeze, and men are basically choosing to prioritize themselves and their own happiness and keep their wealth and resources to themselves, and avoiding relationships as a whole. That's why so many guys are just staying at home and chilling, playing video games, and living their best lives without women and without relationships. And and I'm just going to be honest with you guys, that's the way it's supposed to be. Because no one in their right mind should be spending any kind of extraordinary amounts of money on a woman, on a relationship. None of that. So guys, if you're ready to take control of your financial future and break free from the traditional system, check out Angry's Crypto Academy, linked in the description below. Learn everything you need to know about cryptocurrency, from getting started to mastering advanced strategies that lead to true financial freedom. Don't miss your chance to join a community dedicated to empowering you through crypto. Click the link in the description of the video to check out the academy, and I'll see you on the inside. Guys, let me know what you think about this. Women are pissed off because men are not paying their bills anymore, and men are waking up and realizing that she never loved you. She just loved the things you can do for her, what you can provide for her, but she never loved you as a person. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and we'll talk about it there. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video, and just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away, and cheers.